We are the Lord's agents in the work of salvation and exaltation that will prevent the earth from being smitten with a curse. Elder Bednar made that statement in his General Conference address entitled, "The Hearts of the Children Shall Turn." In that talk, he was specifically addressing the youth in 2011, and he was also referring to a curse that comes if the hearts of the children do not turn to their fathers. That talk was given 3 years ago. He was talking directly to us. Our hearts must turn to our ancestors. They need our help as much as we need theirs. Fortunately, that commandment is not as daunting as you might think. We can be agents in the work of salvation and exaltation through indexing. This semester, I am currently enrolled in a family history class and have done a great deal of indexing this past year. Today, I want to discuss the sacred role that indexing plays in these latter days and how you can be a part of that role. But first, why do family history research? Peter explains in 1 Peter 4:6 that the dead are preached the gospel in the next life so that they might be judged according to men in the flesh. But this is as far as they can go. All they can do is learn about and accept the gospel. They cannot perform ordinances for themselves because they no longer have a body. But we do have a body and can perform those ordinances for them as a proxy. But that work cannot be done unless we can uniquely identify our ancestors in the next life. And family history research provides us with that crucial information. Indexing makes family history research quicker and easier. What it is copying genealogical information from a scanned image into the computer so that people can then later electronically search for their ancestors. Elder Bednar mentions that your fingers have been trained to text and to tweet to accelerate the work of the Lord, not just to communicate quickly with your friends. We are fully prepared to do this work. So all there is left to do now is to go to FamilySearch.org. For those of us that are beginners or are feeling slightly inexperienced with family history work, indexing is the perfect place to start. All it is copying information. It doesn't get much simpler than that. And as a plus, multiple people do the same project, including an expert. So it's not the end of the world if your translation of someone's handwriting isn't perfect. Also, indexing might seem a little tedious. And although it can be, it doesn't have to be. I personally listen to music while I index because that's more enjoyable for me. You guys can get your friends involved and play games like who can find the weirdest name or who can find the largest family. Just find something fun and stick with it. Don't let the idea of boredom stop you. Jennifer Jones, in her Liahona article, Indexing is Crucial, recounts the story of a young woman, Melinda Perry. At the age 24, she was paralyzed in a car accident. As she struggled with her new situation, she was unsure of how to serve others until she came across indexing. And although it's physically difficult for her, she still manages to find time every day to index a batch of names. She says, "Instead of focusing on myself like I normally do, my focus has changed to serving others. I love the Lord, and I love extending His blessings to others through indexing." We too can bless the lives of other people by indexing, and bless our own lives by serving others. I calculated from my own experience that it takes about a minute to enter in all of the information for one person into the computer, which, although that might seem a little on the slow side, if we were all to index just 10 minutes a week, we could index 10,000 names in just 1 month. That is 10,000 of our brothers and sisters that are depending on us for their exaltation. So I challenge you to do just that. Take time out of your week to spend at least 10 minutes of index to index for the next month. This is a Sunday approved activity, so after your Sunday nap, take some time to index. Because indexing is a vital part of family history research, and thus a vital part of the plan of happiness. And if we index, we will be able to bring many souls unto Christ. And as it reads in Doctrine and Covenants 18:16, "And now, if your joy should be great with the one soul that you have brought unto me, how great shall be your joy if you should bring many souls unto me."